Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is Thursday, November 14th, 2019. It is 2:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Rochester, New York, in the United States, and this is my coping with schizophrenia vlog entry for today. Um, Today I wanted to talk about weight gain. I'm going through two different physical health problems that I'm trying to resolve as quickly as realistically as possible. And that's weight gain from overeating and smoking. I've talked about smoking in my other videos. I've decided to put off trying to quit for a few weeks until I'm in a better position to follow a plan to quit smoking, including using nicotine gum and nicotine patches. Um, the last time I tried to quit smoking was last week, and I ended up in the hospital because I was mixing nicotine from a nicotine patch, nicotine gum, and smoking cigarettes, and it got me agitated and made me sick to my stomach. I accidentally poisoned myself with nicotine, and I'm not going to try to quit smoking as long as I'm going to smoke while I'm using the nicotine gum and nicotine patch. It agitated me and it made me physically sick, and it made me end up in the psychiatric emergency room for agitation. Um, the other thing is weight gain. I'm on Seroquel, which is an atypical antipsychotic drug. There are two different types of antipsychotic drugs, typical and atypical. That just means the difference in age and when they were developed. Typical antipsychotics came into being around the 1950s and the 1960s and the 1970s, and the atypical antipsychotics came much newer within the past, 20 years or so. But anyways, I'm on Seroquel, and Seroquel can cause you to overeat by shutting down that part of your brain that tells you when you're full and you don't need or want any more food because you're full. Seroquel shuts that part of the brain off. So you're always not necessarily hungry, but you're always having an urge for food, whether it's chocolate or McDonald's or whatever it might be, usually junk food. People get cravings, and Seroquel makes that worse by taking away your ability to feel that your stomach is full, that you're satiated, and you don't want any more food. So you're constantly eating, giving in to your food urges, and that's not a good thing to do. I've put on about 10 pounds in the past 3 months, which is not something I wanted to do. And I'm going to try to control my eating and exercise more to control my weight. I'm not obsessed with my weight. It's not anorexia nervosa or anything like that. It's just that if you gain too much weight on Seroquel, people have been known to develop diabetes after the weight gain happened. And Seroquel has been sued before. The companies that make Seroquel have been sued, and awards have been given to people who became overweight on Seroquel and who got diabetes. But rather than suing Seroquel, I would just like to avoid the obesity and the diabetes altogether. And the only way to do that is watch what I'm eating, what kind of junk that I'm eating, switching to a more healthy diet, and getting exercise, which is somewhat difficult for me in the wintertime because I don't like going out in the snow. But I'm going to have to find some way to exercise to keep my weight under control. Um, so it's not an obsession about the way I look or vanity or anything like that. It's completely health reasons. I don't want to get diabetes. Diabetes can lead to all sorts of problems like getting your feet amputated and all kinds of nasty things. So I'm dealing with two health problems: overeating and lack of exercise and smoking. And either one of those could take my life early or make my life much more difficult. So I'm going to have to try to quit eating so much and get more exercise by going outside for walks or buying a treadmill and doing exercising in my apartment. And that's about it for now. If anybody has any comments, suggestions for an idea for a video, leave them in the comment section. And subscribe, like, and share.